to you all. This is CP. Click on that subscribe button in order for you to get notified anytime updates like this and contents like this is being dropped on this channel. And without further ado, let's jump in straight into the video of today. Well guys, nothing really much has changed. I want to appreciate you all for your prayers. Mostly 2 weeks ago when I was down in health, I appreciate you all for your prayers and for your words of encouragement. So I am back again finally to resume giving updates concerning the financial market and the crypto market as well. So I want us to take a look at the current state of Bitcoin, guys. Well, nothing much has changed. Like I said earlier, I am still bearish about BTC because the market is actually moving into a cycle. Okay, it's moving into a bubble cycle. And this is the Bitcoin 1 week charts. Bitcoin is still looking very bearish. Now, I do not know what other persons may say, but for me, I have always been bearish about BTC, and as many of you that would listen and adhere to my instructions and this analysis, I guarantee you very nice profits at the end of the day. And not just that, you are going to be led into the market's bottom successfully, where you would have money to actually buy the dip. Okay, so long as you follow me, you would be giving updates. Now, this is how I predicted the crash of 2022 in the year 2021. And when it came to pass, it was a shock to many. Okay, and it's not the first time. I mean, those of you who follow me should you should know my track record. So guys, I'm back again. Let's talk about the state of BTC. Now, this is the Bitcoin 1 week charts. And if you see, Bitcoin seems to be struggling with this particular region. Now, for those persons that are of the opinion that it is going to hit $40,000, $35,000, $36,000, I've got very bad news for you. Okay, because this particular region here is a very strong area of resistance for BTC. And as you can see here, let's zoom further in order for you to see it very well. Now, if you check here, guys, all through this period, Bitcoin played with this area of resistance. Okay, you have this candlestick here, this one here, this one here, this one. You have 4 candlesticks here that played with this region. Here, too, the same thing. You had some multiple candlesticks that played with this same region and took it as an area of support. Okay, and then you had the same thing happen here, and as soon as it dropped, that's what led to this crash that you saw here. Okay, and right now we are still playing with this level again. So this is what I want you all to understand. Anytime you see the markets touching this $30,000 to $31,000 range, a lot of persons just think it's gonna surge. No, it is simply taking its time. Bitcoin is just taking its time. It's playing with this region. Okay, and the essence of this is to suck in a whole lot of people and give them the illusion that we are in the bull run. Okay, so now there is still a possibility that we may still touch $31,000 because right now we are $28,000, and there is still a possibility we may still touch $31,000. But I want to say this: even if we touch $31,000, it is simply topping. Okay, it's not like we are we are out of the woods yet, because for Bitcoin to actually break this range, this very strong area of resistance, then that means we are officially in the bull run. Okay, but I'm here to tell you we are not in the bull run. If we take a look at this trend line here, this trend line extends from here to here. You can see that it is simply obeying this trend line. Okay, so there is a very high possibility. If you take a look at the stochastic RSI, we are heading downwards, guys. So there's a very high possibility that you may see Bitcoin take out its lower low and we may go below $15,000. Now, if we dump, then the next target here is around $23,000. Okay, but if we are able to overcome this and go down, our next target is inside this box. Okay, so guys, there is a very high level of risk, and this is what I want everybody to understand. Now, if I should draw this, let's see this. Take a look at this. This is a bearish divergence. Okay, if you take this now and you locate it from here, drawing in the RSI, you can see the same pattern that brought about this crash, this massive crash. This is the pattern that formed. This is a bearish divergence, and this is what led to this crash happening. And right now, guys, right now, we see the same formation taking place here. Okay, this is still the same formation. Look at it. It goes from here to here, and if we trace this now in the RSI, it takes us from here all the way to up here, guys. So you see, this is another bearish divergence, and you can see BTC is just taking its time. So I do not know what people out there are saying. I do not know what a lot of people are saying, but I must tell you this. When this happens, you would remember that you heard this in this channel and that I was amongst the first persons that called for the top of BTC, and I would also be amongst the first to call for the bottom as well. So it's very simple, guys. I mean, this is not something anybody can argue about. Let's take a look at the US dollar. Okay, the DXY. Let's take a look at the US dollar, the DXY. These are most of the commodities that actually influences the market. Now, the US dollar controls the stock exchange market. Now, if you check, the US dollar is forming a bullish divergence, guys. This is a bullish divergence. This is a sign that the dollar is going to pick up. Okay, this is a very, very great sign that the dollar is picking up. Okay, this is undeniable, guys, undeniable. Let's take a look at the one-day chart. Look at this. Look at the one-day chart. The dollar is simply inside a triangle. Look at this. This is a bullish flag. This is a bullish formation. And at any time, guys, this thing is going to pick up. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500. If you take a look at the S&P 500, the S&P 500, look at this, guys. It is actually fighting with a strong area of resistance. Take a look at this. This is a strong area of resistance. This is a strong area of resistance. The same thing here, the same thing here, guys. We are topping out. The market is simply topping out. So I do not know what people are saying. Let's take a look at the one-week chart of the S&P 500. Look at this, guys. Very, very bearish. Extremely bearish. Look at this. This is a bearish formation, guys. And the charts are not looking good at all. And if the S&P 500 comes tumbling down, definitely it's going to affect the crypto market. So I do not know what people out there are saying. Everything looks very bearish. Take a look at the Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq as well is also topping out. It's topping out in the one-week charts. Look at multiple series of bearish divergence forming. Look at this. Look at this. This is a bearish divergence. Take a look at this. Look at this. This is a bearish divergence. You know what you don't know, you don't know till tomorrow. You know, you can't force this. You can't fake it. The indicators are not saying this, okay? But the stock exchange markets, the Nasdaq, the Russell, the dollar, the MTS, the French stock exchange, the Dow Jones, the transports, all of these are all pointing towards one direction, not just for Bitcoin alone. So a whole lot of persons do not know exactly what is going on because many indicators are still signifying that there's a bullish trend, but this is not the level of indicators. This is why this stuff is very deep. It's not just something that you can just wake up out of your bed. It takes a professional to detect this. I've got a very great track record when it comes to giving analysis that comes to pass. So this is not going to be an exception, guys. Like I always say, if you feel that you can argue, then you're welcome to try. Okay, it's as simple as that. Take a look at all of this. These are all bearish divergences just forming everywhere, and we have a whole lot of persons out there just claiming that this is how it is. Oh, we're in a bull run. We're in a bull run. That's that's not true, because look at this. The Nasdaq is already topping out as well. So I'm of the opinion that everyone should be careful, follow instructions, so that you can be safe. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance charts. Now you see this, the Bitcoin dominance chart already is topping out, guys. This is topping out. Look at this. This is a bearish formation. This has always acted as a strong area of support and resistance. Okay, this has been a very strong area of support and resistance. Take a look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This has been a very strong area of resistance for the Bitcoin dominance, and there is no way that the Bitcoin dominance would go down. There is no way that BTC is stopping, that it would go down, that the whole market would not go down. So there is a need for one to be careful. Okay, only trade via instructions that is coming from a professional. And if you need that instruction, you know how to contact me, because you are sure going to be safe. Even when this dump happens, you will still make money following me, following the CP. There is no dispute about that. And when the market bottoms comes, the CP would still inform you. I would be amongst the first to inform you. Of course, I have to know, because I have always called for events even before they take place, even before they happen. So my track record speaks for me. So if I can tell you things and it comes to pass, then what should make me not to detect the bottom of the market and inform you quite on time, and for you to enter inside and benefit? So this is not something that we are compelling anybody for. Everybody has their choice to make money or to just sit down there. Okay, so this is my honest opinion, guys. Just my honest opinion concerning the market. There is a need for one to be cautious. You trade with caution, and above all, be patient, because this is a very great opportunity to actually make money and benefit from this particular occurrence when it happens. And when we get down to the market bottom, it is also another opportunity for you to also benefit from the market's bottom as well, guys. So this is my honest opinion. This is my honest opinion concerning the state of the market. Okay, and I wish you best of luck, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Do not forget, I am of the opinion that the market is going to dump, and it is going to happen anytime soon, mostly from this month of May. I said it plainly in the month of April. I said the month of April is coming with a dump for BTC, and we saw BTC dump from $30,000 down, ranging between $27,000 to 30. Okay, and right now that we are in the month of April, I am still coming to tell you that BTC is still going to dump further. Okay, so we are still watching and looking. I must tell you this is something that is unavoidable, because the chart says it all. The divergences forming in the charts are not what you can argue about or contemplate about. Let's take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a bearish divergence. Okay, you see that price is making higher highs, momentum is making lower highs. Take a look at this. Look at this. Momentum making lower highs. Okay, wonderful bearish divergence. Wonderful bearish divergence. So if BTC is actually going to have a spike, then it is simply continuing the bearish divergence uptrend. Okay, and right now that $30,000 to $31,000 to $32,000 level is a very strong area of support. So what I feel it's gonna do, if it would have a spike, then it may simply form a double top, okay, because already this is a head and shoulders formation. This is the shoulder, this is the head. It will still form another shoulder before coming down and plummeting down again. Okay, so guys, follow up on the channel to get further updates from me. I wish you best of luck. Thank you so much. From the CP.